From the last event we had, we said we are going to have our AGM in our own property. Are we in our own property today?
Yes.
Are we in our property today?
Yes.
That is the kind of deliverables we are so proud of and so happy to have achieved. That we are not just talking, we are actually fulfilling what we say we will do. I'm very satisfied to be in this organization. So we have grown from 12 members in 2014 to 70 members. Our objective in 2014 was only membership growth. We didn't have members, so that was our main objective, was to look for membership and grow. So now we come to 2015, now that we do have the membership. What is our objective this year and the coming year? Our objective is to execute our business plan and to fulfill all our deliverables and to manage, obviously, any intangible obstacles along the way towards our objective. That's all part of the work that we do.
Yes, nice to see all of you here on this day that we are in our home.
Yes.
And you can see how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful property. Now mine is just to give you an oversight of what you did last year. That is 2014. Now let me just give you a brief. Elevation Cooperative was instituted in April 2014. And it did not become operational, actively doing things until October. And it was in October that we started receiving membership fees from them. And so the amount that you see, I hope not too small, you see, is what most of you contributed in the form of membership shares. In the course of the years, elevation is going to have a lot of money. And that's why Pastor James said, we'll buy this property and we'll still buy another one, and another one, and another one. So, as a cooperative, I'm a member, I can see we are moving in the right direction. Now let me first of all tell you something about myself. When I was in Kenya, I came here 10 years ago. Before I came here, I was a very active woman in Kenya, buying plots, building plots, buying shares from various companies in Kenya. That was something I enjoyed doing. But wait, when I came here, there was nothing like that. But when I heard of this project, which is planning to buy a property, I felt that's where I belong, and I want to help that cooperative to do the best it can. We directors, we have been doing voluntary work. It's voluntary. Since it started, we have been doing voluntary work. But our hearts are filled with joy. Because we know we are going to help someone.
Talking, and you can hear that he is very confident, he is strong, and he has been the brain. Actually, I give him all the credit, the brain behind what we have. And the first time actually called me and told me actually what is happening and what he is up to. I think I just, the only other person I talked to actually was my wife, and both of us were riding with both legs. And since then we have worked together with him very closely, and we know we can trust him. So I am excited actually to see most of you who actually came, and you have been very supportive to what we are doing. We know that we will get there. We don't only trust ourselves, we don't even trust him, but we trust the Lord. He is almighty and he is worthy. Okay, so we know that we are, with all the best intentions, with all the, the downs and ups and downs, we know, we have believed that we will get there. We are going to have this. This is going to be our first property, and definitely actually we are moving on to others. So let's stay together. Let's hold each other together. Hold each other accountable to as well. Don't just let him go free. Sometimes actually we lost him a little bit, and there's brainstorming together, because the idea don't just merely come out just like that. Sometimes you have to get together and talk to each other, face to face. Because when you're talking about money and business and so on, we don't take it very lightly. Money is a very strong motivator for why and what we do.
You can talk later. Correct.
Exactly.
But Pastor, I'll just touch on one thing, because you wanted me to say something about cooperatives and Kenya and whatever. I'll tell you that remove cooperatives in Kenya and the economy will just crumble. If you people don't know, Kenya is one of the leading countries in the world that uses cooperative and relies entirely on cooperatives for its economy. It is number 3 now. The economy is doing very well. It's number 3. 30%, 300 billion in Kenya locked in cooperatives. I'll not go into that today. I'll not even go into the history of cooperatives, where it started in Britain. That one is not interesting. What I'm going to talk about today are my own experiences, and then tying what we are in elevations. And I will tell you the word elevations is very interesting because this is what happens. One, cooperative is supposed to uplift people. So the word elevations is very appropriate.
So we have trusted him, and he has brought us this far, right at the door now. And in fact, right inside that, right?